Guys, Bitcoin has been going up lately by an exponential pace, and whenever this kind of thing occurs, there is a lot of speculation that goes around, and many people are under the impression that the bull run might be beginning once again. But in this video, guys, I'm going to show you as to why you need to be a little bit conservative with that approach, because regardless of what anyone says, guys, there is still no sign of any kind of guaranteed move towards upside. Like, there isn't any indication or confluence from any of the technical indicator out there. Like, of course, if you use momentum indicator or anything that is based upon linear metric, you might find any edge, but you might find something that says otherwise. But in reality, guys, there is no pattern, candle close, or any such proven system that suggests that a new bull run is on the horizon. So that is what you need to be aware of. And if you are someone who is trying to get into cryptocurrency, guys, then trust me, there is still a lot of time to get on board. And the best thing is there will be much cheaper prices to get in on the trend. So let us get started with the technical approach so that I can start unfolding each and every step one by one. First and foremost, guys, just like I said, we have seen that there is a lot of things going on in the fiat world, and obviously that kind of sparks interest in cryptocurrencies as well, right? Like, inflation is way through the roof, and even in the stock market and the Nasdaq indices, things are getting too crazy, which is why there is a lot of inflow of funds to Bitcoin specifically, because many people do believe that that is an edge against the fiat or the centralized finance system, and to a certain extent that is true. But you need to understand that the funny money trend never lasts, and at the end of the day, it is all about something wherein you find a edge and act upon proven systems along with sound risk management. So first and foremost, guys, just to clear the room, you need to understand that on the daily time frame, we are in a downtrend, and especially right now, we are entering a zone of extreme euphoria, which means it is likely to snap and go down before it makes a move towards the upward side. So from the 43,400 region, 40,000 is a very likely target in the near time horizon, because obviously if you check on any kind of smaller time frame such as the 4-hour chart, you can see that the price is just way too in the extreme zone, and even though it has broken above certain resistance zone, there is no solid movement, and the price rejection is occurring right now. Moreover, on the daily time frame, guys, just look at where the solid region is. Like, this 200-day moving average is not even broken yet, and there is no reliable signal such as the golden cross, right? So obviously downtrend is still intact. But since these are key psychological levels such as the $40,000 mark or any region below $36,000 mark, you need to understand that these kind of zones will always going to be making the price very volatile, because that is where most institutional activity is likely to occur, and also the retail side are going to jump in, right? So that is why you need to be careful. But right now, guys, in the short term, since the fact that the Bitcoin is top away is very evident, you need to understand that we need to go against the crowd here, and that means taking advantage of the current price levels, which is already way too top heavy, and trading them back towards the equilibrium zones, which is obviously towards the downward side. So if we target the 50% channel mark as indicated by the RSI, guys, in the current trading zone, that is going to be around this mark, because 46,000 is the high and $34,000 is the low, right? So if we were to give a conservative estimate, $40,000 would be my take profit level. And though we can't predict the time it takes to reach the target, on the probability scale, guys, the price is much more likely to retest this level before going up, and that is just pure technical analysis and confluence, guys. So have the bigger picture in mind. Whenever you get confused by something, go to the bigger time frame, because it gives you more clarity. And just like I said, whenever the price gets stretched out and reaches an extreme, the correction is imminent, and in this case, guys, the fall just appears to be way too inevitable. So do not fear volatility, instead embrace it. Do not get in with all of your cash, instead space it out, so that whenever there is a surprise dip, you can always make the best use of it. And more importantly, have patience, guys, and do not use a ridiculous amount of leverage for any reason, because in cryptocurrencies, leverage is not needed to that extent, because it is already so volatile. and once you hit the button, learn to stay away from the charts and the trades, guys. You just have to zone it out and automate it so that you exactly know the risk and reward beforehand. So that is the situation with Bitcoin, and it doesn't matter even how narrow the buying and selling pressure gets. Just remember, this is the bigger picture, and looking at the harmonics, no wonder we will get to know the end result very soon. So now all we have to do is wait and watch what will unfold. So that's a wrap for today, guys. As usual, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Subscribe to our channel to get all the latest updates, and see you on the next one.